CHICKEN. Use the code chicken in the shop. CHICKEN. Use the code.
Guys, the chicken's here back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we made a bit of a mistake, and I think we're going to be able to turn it around. So stick with us, and let's get into it. So first off, I don't think there's anything. I thought there was a new shop offer. Oh no, it's still a Lunar New Year one. So if you guys did pick that up and use the code chicken in the shop, let me know in the comments, because then I'm going to be able to get you into the giveaway for next month. But yeah, so let's talk about what happened today in Warships. Now, I think there was two things that I did wrong. I'll show you my log. So this was from today's hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. That's all I did. I did 4 attacks. I got 3 of my chests. And I was able to just maintain my rank. I was at 24, I think 17 yesterday, and I dropped 10 stars out of those 4 attacks. Which again is pretty key on knowing when to push. I'm just trying to get up to a point where I can stop and park and make the top 500. So I'm not worried. You know, if things are going bad, I stop playing. That's it. I get my chests and I get out. Because basically what I'm doing is every single day I'm trying to all I'm trying to do is just upgrade, unlock or upgrade something, and have that be the effective tech for the day. Now, I made a big mistake because yesterday I was planning on getting Gavon. I was 3 keys shy of getting the good doctor, so I did some math, and I was like, okay, you know, I'll have 3 chests again by tomorrow. That's 75 keys. So what can I do today that'll help? So what I did was I got the critters because I had to get those anyways. I maxed them out. They're okay. They're okay. Not as huge, but I did go back and I actually unlocked and I fully maxed out gunboat energy. There wasn't a ton of keys needed to do that, so that was fine. And yeah, so I got the GBE, I got the critters, and then next I'm going to get Kavon tomorrow. And then we're simply saving for the 7th ER. Now my plan is I'm going to have a full 6-engine base with all the defenses. I'm probably going to go back, actually. If I have enough keys tomorrow, I'll grab this too. I don't think that I will, because the critters were... How expensive were these? It doesn't tell me now, but I want to say they were 38 keys. I don't think they were 32, so I think I'll have enough to get Gavon and the either the grappler or the blaster. I haven't decided yet, but if I can do both those things, then I think tomorrow is going to be an effective push point. I think we're going to be able to rank up a little bit. I'm leaving this base up because we're not going to use it, and honestly it didn't work that well, so if you want to copy it, that's fine. I typically hide them because people, you know, people copy them, and then if it's a really good base and I want to save it for you guys, then I'll hide it and then show you in the video. But you know, you can try this base. It's not excellent. I believe it's Derek's from the Canada leaderboard. But you can see right here, we're still holding out in the top 3. I don't know how long we're going to be able to do that, because you can see right here, all of the all the guys beneath us, they're starting to catch up now. So, but yeah. What was funny, though, was I actually increased on the leaderboard, even though I decreased in stars on the global leaderboard. Because I was at... Well, we've fallen back now, but what happened was a lot of guys were pushing, and they were just getting smoked by Seekers. So, I mean, check out some of these Seeker attacks. I mean, the guy's finishing my base in close to 250. Like, you know, I don't really have a chance against that one. Obviously, I screwed up this attack, I screwed up that attack, and I screwed up that attack. But a couple of them... definitely were just some pro Seeker players, so there was not much I could do there. We'll play this in 2-speed here and just kind of show you the whole breakdown. But so he's using bullet, he's using artillery to take down a shock launcher, critters to distract, and then he's just going straight bullet taunt all the way in, all the way up. And it's just crazy. So when there's not a lot of building health in the season, stuff like this can happen. Now, I do think this can be corrected with base layout. I don't think it's a major problem. I think there's 2 things that happen here. 1, I think this guy's really good with Seekers. And 2, I believe that this base is not really an anti-Seeker base. It's more of an anti-bomber base. So I think kind of, you know, you got to always look at what you're getting hit with, right? So we'll show this one too. Shout out to Ares. That was solid. But yeah, he went heavy chopper, Seeker as well. Basically the same idea. I mean, take out the shock launcher and then kind of go up and around the world. But yeah, so going against some of the rocket launcher bases, you know, it's an issue for the bombardiers. They struggle against that. The rocket launchers don't really add much against Seekers, so I mean, it is a little bit tough going against some of these guys that are really good with them. Let's see, do we have another replay? Is this guy going Seekers as well? Yeah, so this guy, oh no, he's went heavy chopper, rocket chopper. This guy actually fizzled out towards the end. Still an interesting hit nonetheless. He kind of free clears from there, but I'll show you guys the one attack I was able to win. We got a measly 2 minutes and 7 seconds, so we got our first win of the day, Stars. We got back up to 24, and we got the heck out of there. That was not it was not a good push time today. So, but I mean, it's okay. You know, we'll hold position. We seem to be able to do that fine. So, I really think once we get Kavan, it's gonna be great for us, because if you look at my attack here, basically the main issue that I'm having is that I'm fizzling out. My bombers are dying. They're getting clipped on the sides. So instead of having battle orders, which doesn't really help me, it just kind of pushes me forward more. It'll work on bases that don't have regular mines and bases that don't have max rocket launchers. I'll probably still go with battle orders then. But it's just too expensive, even with the extra GB boost, it's just too expensive to keep all the bombardiers alive. They're fizzling out. So it just gets a little bit trickier. Not that it's impossible, not that it can't be done. It's just something that I'm personally struggling with. So I think Kavan will help me in my push. I don't know if I would necessarily recommend him for everybody. For example, if you're good with Seekers, if you've got heavy chopper, rocket chopper, and that's something that you're good with, then I probably wouldn't go the Kavan route, because obviously Kavan's not going to help with flying units. So, I mean, Kavan is only for the guys like me that are using heavy chopper bomber, kind of full clear. So that's what you want to be using if you are going to go with that. So, but I mean, yeah, we're still top. We're still top 100, top 3 in Canada. I mean, I'll definitely take that. But we got some work left to do, because basically what I want to do is I want to be able to push to 25 or legendary by tomorrow. I don't want to be pushing by the end of the week while everyone has the same amount of tech, and then yeah. But yeah, I mean, basically all I did this season was I was able to push up really quickly. I got the important tech upgrades. So if you guys have been following along our tech path, you have not been steered in the wrong direction at all. It's just you're kind of caught in that wave of everybody with the star reset at the beginning of the season. Everyone's kind of, a little bit more clustered together. So, yeah, that's definitely something that we need to be aware of. But at the same time, my push points are going to be your guys' push points too, no matter what rank you're at. Your ability to take advantage of them comes down to matchmaking, comes down to the time you're pushing, and it comes down to your overall tech level. So those are some things to keep in mind. Now let's show you one of these hits where where we fizzled out. So I'll show you where we're struggling. We're having some problems. You see, it's still the same attack. Nothing's really changed that much on that sense. Just but yeah. So what we want to do, what's kind of changed is, instead of shocking the shock blaster here, simply throw your 4 artillery on it, or if you have barrage, 1 barrage, 2 artillery, whatever that equals out to, rather than, having to waste like 2 or 3 shocks on it. That gets quite expensive, and you're going to need them later on anyways. So, yeah. Taking down the shock blaster, taking down the grappler, whatever that prototype is selected, if you can take that down with gunboat energy, then you're going to be fine. Now you see I let all these bombers die over here. They got clipped on the side. They ran into the boom mines. It was just too expensive to keep them alive, so I didn't bother. What I probably should have done at this point was just simply reflare them. Maybe shock that doom cannon would have got them in a bit of a better position, but it's still going to waste time, and that's kind of the issue that I'm having is, although the bombers are great, it's just very expensive to keep them alive, especially when they start to flare off into the sides, which is typically how you get the faster attack time. Is you have your main kill squad go up the center, and then you have your other bombers spread off on the ends, and then they're able to kind of pick their way through the base from there. But if you're not able to do that because they've got defenses everywhere and sky shields on the side, then we're gonna have to start flaring or changing up our attack, a little bit to account for that. So it's just getting a little bit tricky, Which, of course, it is. If we're gonna try to do this global leaderboard push, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy at all. We've had some pretty fair kind of matchmaking, I guess, up until this point. But we just got to keep trying to take advantage of it the best we can and keep the push going. So that is the plan. I see at this point I lost all my bombardiers, so we weren't able to keep them alive. We did not have a fighting chance. I think I just ended up retreating at this point. There's not much else to be shown there, but we got a plan for tomorrow, guys. The plan is still we want to get Kavan before we go up to 70 Rs. I don't think 70 Rs in itself is going to be a huge push point. It's a little risky because basically it's a bit of a gamble, because I could go for 7 and then get this and stuff, but I don't want to be pushing in 70 R. I want to be parked by then. So that's kind of the reason for the push is to get Kavon, and then I think tomorrow we'll be able to get up and ahead a little bit, and hopefully that works out. That is the plan, and yeah. So let me know what you guys think of that. Let me know what you guys are doing down below in the comments below. Also, I did a stream the other day on Infinite Galaxy. It's a really cool game. It's different. Just thought I'd throw it out there, see what you guys think, and so I'd appreciate if you check it out, and let me know in the comments if you enjoy that kind of stuff. So yeah, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is gonna wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.